Hey, let's move on. Here's another one that I've not opened. This is Teaninich Scotch Malt Whisky Society 59.58. This ain't no pussycat. Refill hogshead 10-year-old, February 2009 distillation. One bottle out of 205 they got from the cask, 58.4%. And that's a Diageo distillery.
Great. And there's flavor notes on there, but I always want to not read them until we've tasted it. And I love the Scotch Whisky Society. Like they generally always have. Like I always get excited when I see that.
They pick some good casks.
What does the line mean, Andrew? The line means something where they put it, and there's a significance to it, and what the color is and stuff, right? I mean, that's
yeah. So, and I should be more knowledgeable about what the color is. The color is the region, the type of whiskey that it is in terms of flavor profile, and then how far it goes over this way is how intense it is on that flavor profile.
So this is not should not be a strong.
It shouldn't be super intense, but it says this ain't no pussycat, so it makes me think it's going to be a big explosion in the mouth.
All right, let's
just scratch your tongue off, sort of thing.
Yeah.
I think it was because I ranted on a previous episode about them putting this graphic down over the text. The new design does not have that bar going down over the text. Thank you, Scotch Malt Whisky Society.
This show has a huge influence amongst Scotch bottlers. They're like, what does I fucking love whiskey say? We've got
to find out.
What do they say?
Oh, they're unhappy with the graphic design. Better change. All right, you've already nosed this, haven't you? Oh.
I like the scent.
Oh boy.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Here's one where you can sit in the nose for a little bit. Just enjoy.
Yeah, I don't ever need to taste this. I could just sit here and that is delightful. So warm. That's like a warm blanket made of puppies and kittens.
Did you say bumblebees and kittens?
No, puppies and kittens.
Oh, puppies and kittens.
Or tame. You could be tame bumblebees and kittens. Bumblebees that will not sting you.
That just
do
buzz.
Bumblebees sting? Maybe they don't sting.
I think they do, but they leave their stinger in you, which means they go die.
Well, that honeybees definitely do. Bumblebees.
Oh, bumblebees. Oh, I don't know.
They're little fuzzy ones. This has there's a spice to it. There's some sort of spice in there. Nutmeg? I don't know. What does that smell? Yeah, maybe nutmeg. It does. It definitely has to me, Christmassy or Thanksgiving-ish sort of bakery sort of smell in there.
Oh, almost like a hot cross bun, maybe.
Yeah.
There's a holiday feel to it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like a happy holiday feel or like holidays didn't go so well type of feel. I just know it's around the holidays.
I would say a happy holiday feel, but your mileage may vary.
Yes. Oh, yes. Wow.
Woo!
Oh, boy. Yeah. Oh, man.
That ain't no pussycat.
That ain't no pussycat. Yeah, it's definitely a blanket made of... It's a fuzzy blanket made of kittens, but as you put the blanket of kittens on you, at a certain point, the kittens are like... They wake up, and they're a little bit peeved. Like, they do that thing that cats do, where it's like, I love you, but I'm going to claw and bite you to show it. You know what I mean? It's like, I love you so much. That's what's going on here. Boy, that is such an interest. Like, it has a bite to it, but it's such an interesting bite. Like, it's like I'm biting you. I'm still biting you. And on the finish, I'm biting you even more. Like, it hits all three. Like, it's there in all three aspects. And yet I really like it.
That was tough. I feel like I got eaten, not bitten. I feel like I got eaten.
Yeah, that's no pussycat. That's more like a baby tiger, or an adolescent tiger. Maybe an adult.
You got home from
pet.
the pet adoption center and you brought home this cute little striped cat, and then the claws come out and you go, uh-oh, because it's a baby leopard. No, what? They're not striped. Tiger. Great analogy, Pierce. Wow.
Well, they're both large predators. It's, you know, but I do feel like this is definitely a tiger to me.
The rare striped
That's
leopard.
the bigger cat. Also, you know, with the Tiger King, you gotta.
Are you taking your pulse? I'm just like, uh-oh.
Let me just get my blood pressure going.
Strongest drink I've ever had.
Yeah.
This has to be one of the strongest drinks I've ever had.
Yeah, it's weird because I really do like this. It's on like a surface level, I wouldn't necessarily want to put water in it, but because it has such a strong heat to it, I feel like, you know, it has to happen. You know what I'm saying?
It's like it tastes, the beginning of the taste is so kind of welcoming, but it attacks my sinuses in a way that it's like I can't like fight it back. Like it's like I have to sneeze. Like, but it's like it's just attacking the front. Like it's hitting me.
Yeah, it's like it crawls down your throat and then climbs up inside of your nose, and is like, by the way, have I told you that I'm in your nose? And it's like,
surprise, sucker.
I know. Yeah, it comes back around and it's like, I'm in here. But weirdly, I kind of like that.
Oh, long finish.
Are we? Yeah, that finishes forever. Like I'm still getting it. This will clear your sinuses out.
I most enjoy about our tasting notes is they tend to be more metaphors than they are about the flavors that we encounter.
I think metaphors are better. They're more accurate, I think, than being like, oh, this has a bit of moss in it and some
honey and vanilla. It's like, okay, you know, we know those notes are there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to fresh one more time just to see what that experience is.
Are you gonna science it? I'm gonna science it.
I think we must, just because this is such a ferocious beast.
I'm gonna put a little bit more in, and then I'm gonna science.
Just want a weapon to fight against the thing hitting my nose.
that weapon might be water, but we'll see.
It might be.
Like I feel like
2 drops in.
I feel like this one, out of all of them, has been. The other ones have been kind of like, you know, boxing in the ring. They've just been jabbers and punches and swingers. This is the one that I feel like is the most intense counter puncher I've ever encountered.
Yeah, the gloves are off. There's nickels taped under the tape.
It's like he slipped my jab and uppercutted me right in the nose. That's what it feels.
Yeah, well, keep in mind too, we do increase in alcohol percentage as we go through these. Like,
I really believe it could get more intense.
There's one more. There's one more.
Strangely enough, like sometimes, like even though that happens, sometimes you will very frequently get one that's like, whoa, this is so strong and so much alcohol, and then you drink one that has more alcohol, and you're like, this is entirely smooth. Like, is there alcohol in this? Like, it's crazy.
Dangerous.
That some of them, it's like this is like drinking, you know, I don't know, like a fruity drink at a bar or something. It's like there's no booze in this, you know. Huh. I feel like the nose is a bit, maybe it's just because I'm anticipating, but I feel with the water, the nose has more of that, like, I'm going to get you in it. Like, it's like it's.
With the water, for me, it didn't come back and hit me in the face, but on the way down, it was not as smooth.
On the tongue, I'm getting like, I want to say like scrambled eggs. It's not that. Like some breakfast food just in the taste.
I want to say, you know what? I want to say it's like waffles, but with very little syrup, like waffles and butter. Like, but that roasted waffle, like the outside of a waffle being all, you know, the Maillard reaction where it gets all like dark brown, that toasty exterior waffle.
Yeah,
and butter, and maybe some butter.
And some butter.
Yeah, but no, very little maple syrup, like just a hint maybe of the sweetness.
It's been sitting next to the plate, but no one's put it on the.
I do like this with water. I like it both ways. They're totally different experiences. Like I'm getting more flavor in this, but maybe I'm a masochist, but I really like that I'm burning out your nasal cavity that I got from the first one. This has less of that, and you get more of those delicate flavors. But Yeah, I like it both ways. As always, your mileage may vary.
Yeah.
You killed Eric.
We haven't yet. We have one more.
This one is tough for me. I'm not gonna do this one.
This ain't no pussycat.
This ain't no pussy. Yeah. What does it say on the bottle? Now we can read the tasting.
It's like anything else, but it's like, and I felt like on this last sip, I tried to like fight it, like, okay, just go down. And then like on the inhale, it like just like came right back up, like all like the scents. It's like I couldn't really smell it till I tasted it. And then like once it was in my navel cavity, it was like, this is what it smells like. This is what it smells like. Like, oh my God.
Yeah, this is like, because, you know, I generally will try to hold it in my mouth for as long as possible, and I usually don't have a hard time doing that, although there is necessarily some pain. This is one where it's like to hold it in your mouth for an extended period of time is like, oh, really? You're going to try this with me? You're not going to, you're going to be sorry.
You're picking up that kitten that does not want to be picked up, and it's just using its claws as much as possible and any flesh it can get a hold of. You got one right inside your nostril, just like one little claw.
Like I've never had a drink play chicken with me.
Play chicken and win. Like it's like, you better swallow this.
I'm like, all right, let's go again. Let's go again. It's like, let's do it. Like it's
all right. Here's their tasting notes. A wonderfully waxy, textural, and fatty example of this make, which nods more towards a northern cousin, coastal, fresh, complex, and hearty. Hearty, I would, yeah.
Definitely hearty.
This makes you feel like a Viking or something like that.
I do love like that oily waxiness, because I think that's a good example of like, it does feel like there's a coating, you know, in the mouth, like that buttery sort of coating. Mm-hmm. Oh,
the waffle butter.
Yeah,
oh, boy.
Waffle butter.
I know this was aggressive, but I'm going to enjoy coming back to this.
I am too. Yeah, this is definitely like going to be on my list of like short list of like if I want to have something special. Open that up.
All right.
Yeah, I'd like to try another. Like, I wonder what other stuff Teaninich makes. You know, I'd like to try something else.
Teaninich.
And how do you pronounce this one again?
Teaninich.
Teaninich?
Yes, accent on the second syllable.
Teaninich.
So it's not Teaninich, and it's not Teaninich. It's Teaninich.
Teaninich. Teaninich.
Emphasis on the syllable.
Which is I think, delivered from the Gaelic. The Gaelic's language, the Gaelic language has the accent on the second syllable often.
Syllable, as it were.
Yes, second, yes.
The second syllable.
I gotcha. I'm slow, but I caught up. So if you go to Isla, they always say Port-Ellen. And for a while, I wasn't sure what town that was, but it's Port Ellen. But it's Port-Ellen. Anyway,